Welcome back to the Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D and I will be doing a reading on Virgos today. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you're feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes and messages can be from the past, present, or future. Everything will not resonate with everyone, so please eat the meat and spit out the bones or do with it what you may. I am merely just the messenger and I come in love and light. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So Virgos, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully all is well. Let's see what the angels have for you guys today. What is your angel number? Let's see, Virgos. The energy has been pretty interesting today. So I'm interested to see what's going on. Virgos, we have 3355 and it says swim upstream. It says upward change, perseverance, and prosperity. At this critical juncture of life transformation, the angels will assist you in getting ready. They want you to know that they are holding your hand through this change and everything will be fine. Embrace the change and seek the blessings within it. So there is definitely some change that's coming for you guys, but you're going to have to persevere and you will be prosperous on the other side. The angels are guiding you, holding your hand through this. So, but you're going to have to swim upstream. So, yeah. So be prepared for this change. However, if you can persevere, it's going to be a beautiful blessing on the other side of this. So, yeah. I'm not sure what is leading up to this change or why there needs to be a change for this to happen. But I guess we'll find out. Let's see what else the angels have for you guys today. Virgos. What does Virgo need to know? So we have manifest. And it says, I have everything I need. The angels remind you that by filling your subconscious with thoughts and images of what you really want, and by speaking positively about these things, you will bring them into your real life and manifest your yes. So some of you are probably having a difficult time manifesting, and it's feeling like you just need to, fill your subconscious with images of what you really want and speak positively about these things like it's saying, and just remind yourself that you already have everything that you need. Stand in that, and also you may want to use that as your affirmation. I have everything I need. Sometimes we do tend to kind of delay the manifestation when we start speaking negatively or being on a lower vibration. That's why my whole motto is to try to stay neutral in your inner space. Don't let things get you riled up, angry. Be careful what you're speaking, especially when you're actively trying to manifest something. But You have to be really careful about what you're saying, and the vibration in which your inner space is in when you're saying these things, because it's really about the vibration. So yeah, either way, your angel number is 3355. These numbers can be significant to you guys. You may be seeing them around. And also, there is a change coming. You're going to have to swim upstream. And those of you who are struggling with manifesting, just remember the affirmation: I have everything that I need. So yeah, let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's see, where do I want to start? I guess we'll start with these to see what is the energy around you. Virgos. What is going on with Virgos? What is going on with Virgos right now? Okay, Virgos, it looks like you could be receiving a gift, some form of a gift, or you will be given a gift. But a lot of times I look at this gift, it's like a pregnancy. However, somebody may want to date you. They're letting you know that you are possibly a gift to them, or they're surprising you with a gift, or they're just getting you a gift to let you know that they're thinking about you. So for some of you, I feel like this is a gift, like a physical gift. Someone may be giving you something, but I'm feeling like it's giving a pregnancy. However, there's an obsession here. Someone is holding on. They can't let go. They're clinging. It could be an obsession with a commitment. Like they want to be committed to someone. They want to be married. It could be you. You want to be married to someone. You feel like they're your soulmate. You feel like you share goals, and you feel like you could be happy with someone. But I feel like the person that you're thinking of or holding on to or obsessing over is possibly holding back. They could be coming towards you as well, but they're indecisive and procrastinating. However, once again, this could be you. You could be holding back. But it feels like someone here is closed off. They're anxious. They refuse to give in. They're silenced within. But it's something concerning their dreams. It says visiting you, spirit worlds, receiving downloads and confirmation. It's something that they're being shown in their dreams that's making them closed off to you. So you could be dealing with someone who is a bit psychic, or they can quantum jump or something like that, but they're getting some downloads while they're asleep. Also, this could be you. This person could be visiting you in the spirit realm, and it's like confirming why you're so obsessed with them, or vice versa. But this person is a bit wishy-washy, but it's feeling like, to me, they're kind of holding back because of this gift. If this is a pregnancy that they weren't expecting, then that's probably why they're acting that way. Or it could be because they are a bit gifted, and although they may like you, it's some things about you that have been revealed to them that it's not sitting well with you, or vice versa. This could be some things that you have seen about this person and it's not quite your cup of tea, and they could be very well obsessed with you, and you're holding back and being closed off, and you're the one receiving these downloads. So let's see, why is this gift here in Virgo's energy? What is this gift about? Can we get clarity from the universe, please? What is this gift here? Definitely a pregnancy test, entrapment, conceiving, mother figure. What else about this gift? Yep, these children, their responsibility, childhood and maturity and innocence. So once again, I feel like someone, whoever this person is that you're obsessing over, or vice versa, they're concerned about being a parent, and this idea of being a parent makes them feel like there's too much of a responsibility. They may not want to deal with, little immature people. It's just given that they're not ready, and I feel like they don't even know if they want children, and something in this dream state is letting them know that they may not be a good parent, or that you weren't necessarily supposed to be their children's mother or father. However this resonates for you. So what is this obsession here in Virgo's energy? Yeah. So the person that you're obsessing over is really, really guarded. They have past trauma, may have some walls built up, they're defensive, and their heart chakra is blocked. I'm feeling like too, they may have had some type of trauma in their childhood, and that could be something that they're afraid of as well for their own children. So yeah, I'm getting like SA type of energy that happens to small children. So yeah, and I feel like this person doesn't really know if, how sometimes when things happen to people, some people actually heal from that actual thing. However, some people, that things happen to, they become the perpetrator. So I feel like this person is afraid of that as well. What else about this obsession here? Virgo's energy. What else is with this obsession regarded? So it has jealousy here. They might have been talking to someone else. I don't get why they would be jealous, but they could have been talking about you to someone, maybe because it has jealousy, talking behind back, being envious, pettiness, attention seeking. So maybe they've been talking about this. Maybe they're jealous of the fact that you're happy and obsessing over this news, and they are jealous that they can't feel that same way because of this trauma, and the fact that they're anxious and confused. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. They're not on your frequency when it comes down to this news. So what is this commitment here in Virgo's energy? Can we get some clarity from the universe, please? So you are this person they want a family. They want to build a foundation. They want this to be a safe space. So that's why this commitment of marriage, soulmate energy is here. They're probably hoping for this. What else with this commitment here? Virgo's energy. Yes, a lot of emotions around this. Is in and out, clashing like waves. So it's feeling like somebody is just wishy-washy when it comes down to this. One minute they're in, the next minute they're out. One minute they're down, the next minute they up. It's just like they're just being really, really indecisive. What is the decisions here in Virgo's energy? Fighting back, coming towards you, indecisive, procrastinating. So it's like they could be holding back from letting you know how much they appreciate you, that they enjoy you. It's like they're not really expressing much love right now, but it's given that they kind of want to, but they're just holding back. They're just all over the place with these emotions. What else about these decisions and appreciation? Yeah, they feel like time is running out with this deadline here. They're on edge. They feel like they need to intervene. Can't wait no longer. It just feels like they just don't know what to do in this situation. Why is this closed off here? Refuse to give in. Silence within. What is that about? this person could be your twin flame, but let's see what else. Or this is you with this earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or your person is also a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But this could be you that's closed off. You know that this is your twin flame. You share feelings. You mirror each other's emotions. You know that this is your other half, and this is a reflection of your soul. But I feel like when it comes down to being a parent, that's what the issue is. What about these dreams? It's just giving with this. This person just needs some counseling. So this person could be having dreams that trigger them about their childhood wounds, flashbacks, makes them ready to explode, or being caught in the act. So like I said, it's giving, and it's something that's risky. I'm feeling like they don't want to take any risk. And these dreams, it's like pushing everything that they're afraid of to the forefront. And it makes it feel like they're taking too much of a risk trying to be a parent and trying to be in this family dynamic with this child. And they don't know which way it's going to go. But it's saying partner to partner, unsafe decisions, and not thinking. It's almost given in this person's childhood, it was multiple perpetrators. So yeah, they want to get away, run away in the sunset, begin an adventure, go on vacation. Like, they just want to get away from the whole idea of being a parent. But they could be online searching for you, or they may feel like with this searching, you may find out this information. If you dig and look for it, you may find out what happened to this person as a child. Maybe this was on the news, maybe there was a court case surrounding it, or something like that. But it feels like information about this certain situation was public. It was made public. And then it's something, too much screenshot proofs, letting go, throwing out memories. It feels like this person wants to leave it all behind. As far as you are concerned, even though they feel like you're their twin flame, I feel like it's certain things about them that they haven't shared with you. However, if they walk away, they're just going to end up just reminiscing a lot, looking at photos, good times, thinking about you and dwelling on that. They may even try to move on, which is giving third party. But I just feel like they're just going to try to move on to someone else. This will be around winter. However, they're going to end up separating from this person anyway, because they're still longing for you. So, and I feel like eventually they're going to let you know what happened in their life. Although this is lifestyle, but I feel like the secrets that are being held, they're going to be revealing to you what happened. And this will happen around fall, possibly. So yeah, what's in the middle? So around fall, someone is going to have options. They're going to be doing them, juggling connections. There may be some addictions here, and this person could be a player, or you're going to be a player at that point. But I don't know. I just feel like you should try to talk to this person, but I would encourage like counseling, especially if you do want to have the child, whether this person is with you or not, because this child could also carry these traumas, although this child hasn't experienced it per se. But the muscle memory and all of that. So I feel like your person needs counseling, and so with this child, just counseling as a whole, as a little family, whether you're together or not. But because this person needs to heal from this past trauma anyway, and just because they're trying to move on to someone else, that doesn't mean that, you know, eventually down the road they could possibly get someone else pregnant and still be facing the same dilemma. So do you just walk away from all of your children and make these broken homes, or when are you going to fix you so that you can be a protector for these children, a provider for these children, a stand-up person? Because you're gonna have to deal with your own kids at some point. So I would say get the help that you need first, and then see where that goes at that point. And also, I don't think anybody should be turning their backs on their children just because of something that happened to you in the past. That's not a good enough excuse for me. It's just work on yourself. You have a few months to get yourself together. Let's see what else, Virgo. I have to turn my timer on. But you have time to get started in therapy or something like that. Whether it's you, Virgo, or your person. Let's see what else is coming out here for Virgo. What's going on that you need to know right now? What does Virgo need to know right now? The universe, please. Some messages for Virgos right now, please. Virgo, please. have caught intentions. And the number 89 could be significant, but it says feels a barrier to intimacy and unable to form close relationships, feel powerless in decision making and unable to influence outcomes, and then believes conflicts await at every turn and struggles to find common ground. So yeah, it's just giving that with this person or you, it's just giving like as soon as the news of a baby hit, it just triggers so many things in this person. It's like they don't know if they want to be in a relationship anymore. They don't know if they want to be a parent. They don't even know if they, want to be with you, with the child. Like all of these different things, and all of their anxiety is stemming from what happened to them in their childhood. And there's no way that, or they feel like there's no way for them to influence the outcome in this, because it's like, okay, there's a baby coming, you can't put it back. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like too, with this card revealing that they feel a barrier to intimacy and unable to form close relationships. You weren't really close to this person yet. They hadn't opened all the way up to you. That's why you don't know or didn't know about this side of them. Because they feel like they can't be that close to people because of things that happened in the past. So, and this also gives that, this is why they believe conflict awaits at every turn and struggles to find common ground. They just feel like, they always feel like something bad is going to happen if they actually get in a relationship and open up to someone and become deep in intimate. They feel like, okay, something wrong is going to happen. Even with this pregnancy news, most people would be happy this person is thinking of all the worst things that could possibly happen. So that's why. However, with this no exit, it said trapped in a situation with no exit or escape, experiences a perpetual return to the same situation, trapped in an infinite loop with no escape, engages in a Sisyphean task that never ends. So yeah, I feel like they keep running into this issue with every relationship. Maybe not the pregnancy part, but as far as not being able to open up completely to someone, they can't really fall in love with someone. But I feel like with you, there is something different, because this person knows that you get them. And I feel like they know that deep down that if they tell you, you will understand and you will still try to help them. But it's just, they don't want to risk it right now. And then we have celebration here. So with this no exit, it's the number 35, which that was in your angel number. So now we have the number 71, harmony, peace, joy, togetherness with this celebration. Celebrate love with simple acts of kindness and give with an open heart, expecting nothing in return. It's like right now you want to be in this energy of celebrating, planning baby showers, telling everybody the news, having harmony, peace, and joy. You feel like you two should be together right now. And, but I don't think it's really going like that, because this person is in their head. We also have honor in reverse here in the number 13. So it's saying you've helped me realize that my ambition is not bound by what others expect. Together we can reach heights I never thought possible. Our connection empowers me to step out of the box I place myself in and to dream without limits. So yeah. Um, like I said, I feel like this person does honor you, or you really honor them. You help them realize that, you know, your ambition is not bound by what others expect. So this person has helped you in ways to get out of the box, do things the way that you truly want to do them. I think this person helped you to be more authentic and to definitely have dreams and goals and ambitions in life. Or you did this for them. However, we do have this gossip here in the number 38. So we did see earlier in the last spread that this person could be talking behind your back. I feel like this person may be saying that that's not their baby, just trying to be on this low frequency because they're unsure about what they really want to do. But it says unfounded allegations, damages reputation and trust, whispers of gossip, cause confusion and spread misinformation. So yeah, I feel like that's what they're doing. Only because they just don't know where they want to go with this. And they just can't flat out tell people what they are going through internally. So they're just making up something else. We also have this number 40 with contract in reverse, and it's like on the picture this is someone proposing, however it's in reverse. So it's saying even with this distance, I know we are never truly apart. Our bond is stronger than any obstacle. I'll cross any boundary to reach you. So I feel like at some point this other person is going to come around, but right now they have to heal, and I don't think they're going to be able to heal, you know, unless, because it kind of feels like they don't want to heal, or they haven't even considered trying to heal from this. But I think that the love that you two share, or the possibility of a deep love, is what's going to make this person at least try at some point. But I feel like right now you may need to kind of like push that issue. Like, for instance, instead of letting them know that you know what's going on with them, you can be like, since they're not talking to you or they don't seem that enthused about it, you can lean on the fact that you feel like they're not ready, and you can suggest individual counseling and then couples counseling. Like, do it in a way to where they can get their private and alone time with the therapist without you being there, and then you all can do it together on different days or whatever like that, just so that they can start the process without you just blurting it out. So that's what I'm getting. But if they're closed off to you right now, not answering, you know, just let them cool down. You might can send them an email or a text and be like, we need to talk. You know, this is what you've been thinking. Like, maybe you need some counseling. Maybe you even need some time apart. But the counseling should be the number one, the topic of. So, yeah. Hold on a minute, guys. Alright, Virgo. Sorry about that. Let's get some more details about this current situation. So what else is going on in Virgo's energy right now? Virgo, please. For Virgo, please, from the universe. So we got 2. Okay. So the first thing here is malfunction. Hesitant to address the underlying issues. The cracks begin to widen. Fear leads to neglect, and neglect breeds chaos. Worry clouds your ability to act. So that's definitely what this person is going through with this number 12. So yeah, they're just not ready to let you know what the underlying issue is. However, what this card to me is indicating that the problem is just going to get bigger, and the bigger that it gets, the more they're going to neglect it. But they're so worried, and that's the reason why they can't really say anything. It's like they're worried about the outcome. They're worried about what you're gonna think, how you're gonna feel about them, as well as, you know, worried about what could possibly have, or what could possibly happen with this new bundle of joy. So yeah. Also, we have this digital detox in reverse in the number 31. It says we keep repeating the same patterns with our phones and it never ends well. When will we learn to limit our screen time and be more present? So it's something about the internet again, or the phones, but I think it's more or less the social media aspect. I think that this person is still very concerned about you being able to find out this information, you know, the more that you're into your phone. And they're probably using their phone as a reason to distract themselves from what's going on. They're probably just in the phone, just, you know, engaged in different things on social media. So the next card is the number 51, or 5 and 1, is social mask. We may seem different on the surface, but underneath my mask, we are more similar than you think. I wish I could show you the real me. Yeah, this is just validating or verifying that this person does know that you're their twin flame. Once again, like, everything else about you guys is pretty much parallel or goes hand in hand, except for the trauma this person experienced. But like I said, because you all don't really know each other that well, this person doesn't even know whether you've experienced trauma or not. You may have been through something similar as well. So that's why this communication needs to happen, and that's why I'm suggesting counseling, because with that mediator there and someone who is skilled on dealing with, you know, psychological issues and stuff like that, even if you feel a way after hearing what has happened, they will be there to let you know that it's not that person's fault. trauma sometimes damages the way people think and the way that they react in certain situations and certain relationships. So they'll be able to walk you both through it all so that you won't want to give up on this person. So, but either way, we have the number 6 here with escape, and it says doubts weigh heavy and the leap forward seems too far, crushed by burdens of reality, seeking solace in the thought of vanishing. So this person may want to escape altogether, but I'm feeling like that's why they're using this phone. However, I don't know, with this next card and we see the weaponry. So it says with the number 17 or 1 and 7, firing a warning shot as a sign of authority and control, skip necessary steps to gain an advantage. I don't know, they may be really thinking about escaping. However, the more reason why counseling is needed, this person really needs some psychological help for these repressed issues of trauma. We also have the number 39, germination, prevents future issues by addressing root causes, preserve delicate beginnings, and ensures their future, roots out issues from their source and promotes stability. So I feel like, yeah, this person needs to address the root cause. And honestly, this card gives me a little bit of hope, because it's given like this person really wants to preserve this delicate new beginning, this new bundle of joy, and it says ensure their future. So I feel like they're going to get the courage to get the help that they need so that they can fix these deep-rooted issues, specifically for this child. However, with this number 56, evaluation criteria, it says unfair assessment and rarely sees the full picture, focus on shortcomings and misses out on potential. So I think they're realizing this. They're not really assessing the whole entire situation all the way through and through. And I feel like too, sometimes, even though this person may have gone through something, but it's like sometimes when you bring a bundle of joy into the world and then you lay eyes on that person, regardless of whatever you've been through, whatever trauma or whatever like that, once you lay eyes on your mini-me, it's like you just automatically go into protect mode. None of that matters about what happens to you other than to protect that little person that's helpless, you know? So maybe they're going to quit focusing on their shortcomings because they know that they're missing out on a potential for something beautiful with you and with this new bundle of joy. So hopefully that's what it's leading up to. But this escape with the warning right here, that is very concerning. So you may want to try to intervene as soon as possible to get them to even thinking about some form of counseling, some form of therapy, or something like that. They may even need to go through some type of hypnotherapy. So let's see what is called intentions here. What is that about in Virgo's energy? Let me get some clarity from the universe, please. So this is the Oracle's insight. It says connect with higher wisdom, pray, meditate, or engage in spiritual practices to receive guidance and support from higher realms. So that's something else you guys can do together, is connect with higher wisdom. Pray, meditate. You can pray for this person, meditate. But both of you can engage in spiritual practices so that you can receive the knowledge and wisdom that you need to move forward. What about this no exit here? Let me shuffle these. Although I did pre-shuffle. This no exit here in Virgo's energy. What's that about? So this is saying connect with nature, ground yourself in nature, spend time outdoors, observing and appreciating the beauty of the natural world to restore your inner balance. So since you're feeling trapped and repeating these cycles over and over again, you or this person need to get out in nature and ground. That's where you'll find balance. What is the celebration here? And Virgo's energy. So we have the Sage's Scroll, and it says study ancient wisdom, explore philosophical and spiritual texts to deepen your understanding of universal truths and principles. Then we have the Oracle's Veil, seek clarity, dig beneath surface appearances to uncover deeper truths and gain insights that lead to informed decisions. So I think with both of these, it's like it's telling you need to explore this person a little bit more. Yes, study ancient wisdom and explore philosophical and spiritual texts to deepen your understanding of universal truths and principles. I think that will help you understand and see more clearly that just because you know this person experienced something horrible and horrific, that doesn't mean that that's who they're going to become. And I feel like it's saying that you both need a spiritual walk, some type of spiritual practices, spiritual knowledge to help you through this ordeal. But with this Oracle Veil, it's like it's telling you need to seek clarity, dig beneath surface appearances to uncover deeper truth and gain insights that lead to informed decisions. You will understand why they're acting the way that they are. You just need to know what's really going on. Like, you need to push this person to the point where they have no other choice but to tell you what's going on. Because you do need this clarity, especially if you're having a child by this person. What is this honor here? It's like, yeah, that veil needs to be lifted for the sake of this child that you're bringing into the world. Can't hold secrets now. We have created a life together. It's time to be honest. It's time to step up to the plate. So it says bars, melody, express your truth, speak authentically, and share your personal narrative, inspiring others with your unique experiences and perspective. So yeah, I feel like the universe is saying that this person could actually help others with whatever they experienced when they were younger. This will inspire others to know that you can grow from that situation. You can heal and you can become successful. You can be honored. You don't have to let whatever happened to you in the past define you or slow you down or delay you or cripple you. You can use it to move into your purpose. It's like some things happen to us so that we can be a what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, we can be a source of motivation. We can also be a mentor. So maybe your person needs to look at it that way. So why is this gossip here? What is that about? We get some clarity from the universe. So this says solstice ritual celebrates seasonal transitions. Align your activities and mindset with the rhythms of nature to stay grounded and connected. So I guess the universe is saying, instead of this person going around creating these false narratives around you or pertaining to you, they need to be grounding to align their activities and mindset with the rhythms of nature to stay grounded and connected. They need to be doing something more spiritual, like grounding, trying to, it's like self-medicate, but not with drugs or alcohol. You're using nature. What is this contract here? Just like eventually they will, or they do want to propose because they know that you're the one, but they're just delaying it right now. What is that about? Let's get the truth. So we got 2 cards. So we got a quantum shift. See situations from different angles. Practice empathy and consider diverse viewpoints to broaden your understanding. So I feel like that's for you. Like, don't be really judgmental of this person, especially because you don't really know what happened. They haven't told you. We are finding it out through this, but it's like you have to be empathetic with this person going through all of these emotions and being closed off right now, and acting out by spreading rumors or getting online and doing all of this stuff. Just be empathetic. Let them go through the motions. And then with this starlit oracle, you can offer guidance, share your knowledge and experience to light the way for others, helping them navigate challenges and find direction. So you just really need to be supportive of this person right now. Be a shoulder to lean on. Offer your guidance in whatever way. Like I said, like my first thought was the counseling and therapy. So just look at it from all viewpoints, and at the end of the day, we clearly know that whatever happened to this person in their childhood was definitely not their fault. So we're already empathizing. But look at the different viewpoints of how they feel now in their adult age or whatever age they are, and how this has affected them, traumatized them over into this adult life, and even over into them going into parenthood. Just try to understand that it's difficult for them. However, help them through it. Make your suggestions, like I said, about therapy, about getting on a spiritual walk, spending some time out in nature. And also let them know running to the internet and spreading rumors is definitely not doing anything positive for the situation. So what about this malfunction here with the underlying issues not being addressed? So it says alchemist elixir, cleanse your motives, ensure your actions align with your values and intentions, purifying your path toward personal fulfillment. So they just need to go ahead and work on, first of all, letting you know what's going on, so that, it will be understood why their motives are what they are. Because for you, it's like it's not making any sense. We were just together, everything was good, we were getting along, nobody was cheating, there was no arguing. So why now that I tell you that I'm expecting, you're giving me the cold shoulder, you're starting rumors around me? It's like the motives don't add up. So they need to cleanse these motives by addressing the underlying issue. And then once they address that, then we can assess and see whether these motives now align with your values and in your true intentions. Because right now they don't. So, and even, with this person finally talking about it, it doesn't make sense, for the intentions now. Like, we talked about it, I gave you my solutions, which is to get help, take on a spiritual practice, get out in nature, and I'm not judging you or anything like that. So now it's not adding up. If you still feel like, you need to be spreading rumors on me, lying on me, getting online and it's just giving like this person is getting online to try to throw shade at you still, and they're constantly on this phone doing that. But what else about this digital detox in Virgo's energy? That's where a lot of these rumors are coming from, because they're online doing a live. They're trying to make you look bad before you can make them look bad. And it's like it doesn't give all it when they can just be an adult about this situation. And I don't even understand why they're acting like that, because people hear about these things all the time. It's not like it's new to the world. Like old people used to say, it's nothing new under the sun. So I don't even know why they're running from it so hard. But we have celestial navigator, observe the stars, learn to identify constellations, and track planetary movements, finding guidance in the cosmos. And then it's quantum leap, embrace transformation, view change as an opportunity for personal evolution, and embrace the lessons it brings. So yeah, this is another solution. They need to look to the stars as well, and then quantum leap into this new level in their life. As far as being a parent, like embrace this transformation, view it as an opportunity for personal evolution, and it's going to bring on its own set of lessons. Like, that's what they need to realize. Just quantum leap, let all of that from the past stay in the past. I mean, you can talk about it, and heal from it, but then after that, quantum leap into this new experience. Because I feel like whatever they're fearing, it's not gonna happen no way. I feel like this person probably isn't on that type of time. And the reason why I say that is because if they've been able to successfully grow up and they haven't, gotten into any trouble in that manner, and they've been around, other children, people and their babies and all of that, and they never had a desire per se to do anything like that, then I definitely don't feel like they're going to be doing it to their own child. But you just never know. So either way, I just don't get that from this whole situation, that they'll be doing it. However, trauma affects people in different ways and different stages, so that's why the therapy is needed, possibly ongoing therapy throughout the course of raising this child. But I think they'll be okay as long as they tap into the spiritual side, connect with nature, connect with the universe, alchemize their energy. They'll be okay. So what is this social mask? What is that about? Can we get some clarity? The universe, please. Virgo's energy. It's late, y'all. That's why I can't hardly talk or think. But it says, Phoenix resurgence, rise stronger from setbacks like a phoenix, transform challenges into opportunities for growth and renewal. So, yeah. They're just afraid of transformation is what I'm feeling like. So they'll just rather wear a mask, like deal with your issues so that you can move forward without all this baggage. Now, what is this escape and warning about? I'm going to do these together. What is that? What is the truth surrounding that? Please, from the universe, please. Because I think besides the childhood trauma, this current trauma needs to be addressed as well. So that's the other reason for therapy. So this is a solstice ceremony. So we got the solstice ritual here. So this person, instead of thinking about, stepping out on a limb, they need to honor their achievement, mark significant moments in their life with rituals or celebrations that acknowledge growth and progress. So right now you really need to remind this person of all their achievements and the significant moments in their life. Maybe you need to take this person out to celebrate, so they can remember all of their achievements after, you shouldn't know this, but they know in the back of their mind they have all of these other issues that have taken the front seat right now. So you need to reel them back in. Like, look what you've done. You went to school, you graduated with honors, you got this nice job. Just remind them of how far they've come. And yeah. So what is this germination here? Virgo's energy. It's the truth surrounding that. These are way too many. I would take them, but it's just too many. What is this germination here in Virgo's energy from the universe, please? So it says Dreamweaver's Tapestry. Set intentions before sleep. Use dream journaling to deeper subconscious messages and harness their guidance in waking life. So this is giving that energy of, this person is dreaming of you and getting downloads in their dreams. So you may want to tell this person, like, by not really letting them know that you know what's going on. You just need to tell them to start writing down their dreams, like get into the practice of doing that. You can maybe tell them that you have started doing it and it's become very helpful or whatever like that, to get them to start to journal down what they've been dreaming about. Let them know that they need to set some intentions before they actually go to sleep, and once they wake up they can jot down, what these dreams were about. Some of them will have information as to the direction that they need to go, how they need to go about different things to get to, these certain destinations. So what about this evaluation criteria? And I really feel like when you look at this card, it's letting you know that this person kind of knows that they need to get some type of evaluation done. So they probably will be filling out some evaluation criteria, and they know this. So yeah, what is that about here? Virgo's energy, this evaluation criteria. Can we get some clarity from the universe, please? So this says, whispering shadows, hear the whispers of silence. Take moments of stillness today to listen to the wisdom that arises when the mind is quiet. So yeah, I feel like with that, it's like they need this evaluation done so they can start to quiet their mind down some. This may be some form of medication that will help to quiet down all of the noise from the past, all of this anxiety, all of these negative thoughts, all of these low vibrational thoughts that have them in fear. That's kind of like what I'm getting from that, because they need their minds to be really, really quiet right now. Anything else that Virgo needs to know? Have the Oracle's Echo. It says, practice active listening. Hear not only words but also the emotions and intentions behind them to foster deeper connection. So this is for you, Virgo. You need to actively listen to this person when they're talking to you. Don't just listen to the words. Feel the emotions, feel their intention, and that way you can foster a deeper connection with this person, so they are able to open up to you when that time comes. So just to remind them that you're there, you want to help them through this transition with this baby. Let them know that you don't want to leave them or them to leave you at this time. This should be a time where you're coming closer. So you really want this deeper connection and you're willing to work on that. So just let them know that. And I think that in and of itself will help to begin the process. And like I said, once this person lets down that wall, because right now it's like they're closed off, but once they start to let down that wall, that's when your opportunity is going to come in to offer the spiritual side, when you all to start these spiritual practices, to get out in nature. And that's when you can definitely bring up about counseling. Maybe you all three should go to, well, you and him for now should go to counseling together, and then do some separate counseling, just because you want this relationship and this bond to be stronger, especially for the child. So yeah, so take all of this and kind of infuse it into your current situation the best way that you know how. And I think that everything will be okay. Like your angel number was saying that this is a critical juncture of life transformation. This is what they were talking about. So I don't even know if you all have even found out that you're pregnant yet, but the cosmos already know. And they know what's to come. So just be prepared to swim upstream. Be prepared for everything about this situation, especially coming from your person. So what I would say is meditate, pray, visualize a positive outcome with this manifest, because that's what's your other angel card. And you need to start visualizing the results that you want and saying to yourself that you already have everything that you need. So, and I think that will help the situation as well. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. I'll put this to the Supreme Most High. Let's see what's going on. I think I'll go with this one. What's going on with Virgos right now? Get a couple of more for Virgo right now from the universe, please. I think I forgot to turn some of these in reverse, but it's okay. Virgo. So we have the Two of Wands here, Aries energy, and I feel like it's exactly that, like these two paths. It's feeling like you're going in one direction and your person is going in another, when it really needs to be the two of you coming together. I feel like it's some detachment here, and possibly like the other party involved is doing a bit of wondering. So we also have this Queen of Swords here, Aquarius energy. Is speaking their mind. Very direct, highly intelligent, witty, and analytical. Person who has suffered loss or hardship. Time to be clear about your wishes, insight, and correct decisions. So I feel like you're in this energy, this Queen of Swords energy right now. But I feel like your person is in this Six of Swords. They want to leave it all behind, you know, calm after the storm, difficulties, overcoming difficulties, looking for something better, progress, moving on. They want more stability. They want to escape, run away. But yeah, I just feel like they just want to get away from it all. They're running from you. You know, you're standing here speaking your mind. You're direct. You may have already suffered a lot in your life already, but you want to make the correct decision when it comes down to your child, your future. However, this person around you is running because they don't want to communicate. That's why this Five of Swords is here with this Aquarius energy as well. With this lack of communication, they're self-sabotaging. They're being deceitful. They're trying to alienate the whole situation. There could have been some harassment, like starting these rumors. Could have been a little bit of bullying as well, just to make themselves feel better in the moment about the entire situation. So I believe this led to a breakup, which is why this Three of Swords is here, Libra energy. I feel like it's just disappointing. And it's a bit of a separation, not like an entire breakup, I don't believe. But with the Magician here, I feel like you know that you'll be okay. You have the originality, the ability, you got all the tools and resources that you need to be able to manifest the life that you want regardless. And after being or feeling betrayed with this Ten of Swords, because this person was, you know, harassing you, possibly bullying you, broke up with you after getting you pregnant, that could make you feel a little betrayed, stabbed in the back, feeling like this person was an enemy all along. But you could have some resentment here. However, with this Eight of Pentacles, which is your energy, Virgo sun, you have moved on. You're probably starting a business. You're mastering something. You're dedicated to something. You're probably more dedicated to creating this life for you and your child. So it's like that may be where you're at right now with this. So you're right in the middle of this entire situation. Let's see what else. Why is this Two of Wands here in Virgo's energy? What's that about? We have this King of Pentacles. Oh. So it's just feeling like, yo, you could be dealing with a Taurus here. This could be you in this King of Pentacles energy, but this Two of Wands is here because this King of Pentacles, who is mature, successful businessman, got the bag. They were just indecisive, weak. They were doubting themselves. They were making the wrong judgment or decision, and yeah. And here's that malicious gossip. But with this Three of Pentacles, it's just they felt like they didn't have the ability to be in this partnership and raise this child. They didn't have the knowledge to achieve what was intended. Just lack of confidence, really. So that's what this Three of Pentacles in reverse is giving in this Capricorn energy. So it's just verifying what we thought. So that's why this Two of Wands is here. You're going one direction. This King of Pentacles is going in a different direction. So, because they just don't have the confidence. What is this Queen of Swords here? But we already determined it. What is this Queen of Swords here in Virgo's energy? Can we get more clarity from the universe, please? So we have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy, with the Page of Wands, and then the King of Cups. So this Queen of Swords is here because I feel like this is, like it says, this gestation. So you could be like 7 months pregnant right now. But you brought this news to this King of Cups. Doesn't have to be, but it just feels like this person is in a lot of emotions. It could very well still be this King of Pentacles, but their emotions are all over the place. Now, like I said, none of these cards are reversed, so unless they just pop out reverse. But it's given like usually this person is pretty emotionally stable, but since this pregnancy, their emotions could be all over the place with this King of Cups. So it's like when you told this person this news, they just got emotional. Their emotions just went haywire. So what is this Six of Swords here? So I'm feeling like with this Ace of Pentacles, this could be your energy, Virgo, as well as Taurus or Capricorn. You want to go into this Six of Swords, just leaving it all behind, escaping, moving on, because this could be due to a job, a new life, definitely around money. And I feel like you are your person, but I feel like this is you wanting to move on. because this person is being too secretive with the moon energy here in Pisces. You feel like they're hiding something, they're being deceitful, they're scared, they have a misconception about something, they're insecure. So yeah, that's the reason why you want to be in the Six of Swords energy. Just and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're moving away. It could just mean that you want to move from this difficult energy. Like, you don't want to be on bad terms with this person. You don't want to be going through all of this extra. Like, them being distant, them being gossipy and, you know, harassing you and bullying you. It's like, it doesn't give all that. So you don't want to be in this energy, especially not while you're pregnant. So what is this Five of Swords here? In Virgo's energy. What else? So this Four of Pentacles is here, this Capricorn Sun. So yeah, I just feel like this Four of Pentacles is just relating to past affairs, like something that happened in the past. And with this Seven of Swords, it's not that this person is lying, it's just that there's a lot being hidden and they're being very strategic with this information right now. The Seven of Swords, Aquarius moon. I feel like that's what this is giving. This is just some things from the past that they're trying to hold on to and not release and not reveal. So it's just hidden secrets. I mean, they do give off an enemy posing as a friend to a degree because of the behavior, but it's only because of what happened in the past. What is this Three of Swords here? So with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, this just means change. This was a change. However, it's an evolution. It's success, good fortune, destiny, happiness, abundance, new conditions, and growth. And then with this Queen of Pentacles coming out with it, it's like, although the breakup is here and you're still going to be this capable woman, caring mother. You're going to provide protection, security, and enjoy the material goods. You're still going to be generous, fertile, prosperous, sensual, and independent, with or without them. So regardless of anything, yes, you may have taken a loss, but this is just how the wheels are turning right now, or how the wheel turned, but it turned in your favor. So for you, now for the other party involved, I'm not sure. What is this Magician here? like this loss had to happen so that you, and I'm not even gonna say this loss had to happen, but it's like either way, with or without this person, you were gonna be good with your baby. So yeah, the Magician with the Ace of Cups. I feel like that's the baby. It could end up being a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, perhaps. And then the King of Swords. So I feel like at the end of the day, you are going to get in your Magician bag and make sure that you have a successful delivery with this happiness, new beginning, beginning of a relationship, romance, love, new feeling with someone, socializing, celebrations, fertility, pregnancy, conception. I feel like you're going to ensure that you successfully deliver this baby, and you're going to make sure that your person is good. Or this could be new energy, but I'm feeling like this is your person, that King of Pentacles down there. I just feel like he's going to get out of that emotional mess that's going on in his mind and be more rational and intelligent, you know, wise, and step into this mature, powerful authority person, especially over this new bundle of joy. So I feel like this person is going to come around because, you know, they see that you are standing up to the plate, and I feel like somewhere along the way you are going to be encouraging to this person to help them become this King of Swords. So yeah, what is this Ten of Swords? Why is this Ten of Swords here? This is Sagittarius energy with the Knight of Wands. Somebody impulsive, seeks immediate results. I think that's what it was all about. Trying to get ahead of this information getting out before you did. What else about this Ten of Swords here? In Virgo's energy. Yeah. They just wanted to get ahead of it before you did at your expense, so that they could get the victory, triumph with this Cancer moon, the Chariot. So that's just what it's giving. They only betrayed you because they were being impulsive, fiery, just being spontaneous, just to get this quick victory before you could get online and say anything about them, and them, you know, walking away and giving them the silent treatment. They wanted to spread this rumor and gossip about you to make them feel better, so they could get that little small victory, which is childish. But anyway, what is this Eight of Pentacles here in Virgo's energy? What is that about? definitely you. So you mastered, you went into this Eight of Pentacles because you want to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Sexy, single, and successful with your good news, new beginning, new passion. You doing this for growth. So this was your new beginning, your Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. So that's why you really got into this mastery mindset, just working on your new job, or you started a business or whatever like that. You just got in your bag. We have the World. So you're going to be successful, or this entire cycle of this emotional roller coaster will come to a close. But I feel like both are true at the same time. And you might even purchase some land or home or an estate. You will also have this Eight of Wands, which is not which is hidden, and this is still this Sagittarius energy. Speed, hasty decision, air travel, messages, love letters, hyperactivity, high hopes. I feel like you are going to be doing a lot of traveling. Your baby daddy may be sending you love letters with a lot of high hopes for you guys, or messaging. And then we have the Four of Wands in the middle. Celebration, united family, homecoming, reunion, party time, success, achievement, stability, prosperity, peace, harmony, surprises, parties, events, and wedding. So yeah, so give me just a moment, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright, Virgo, we are going to clarify some of this, see what's what and who's who if we can. Let me shuffle these really quickly, although I already have, but you know. Yeah, this is pretty much just saying what we already kind of figured out. However, depending on your next steps is what the results will be as far as baby daddy. But I'm feeling like he's going to come around regardless at some point. But as far as you're concerned, it's like abundance all around you regardless. So you're going to be good no matter what. But I know that you probably want a two-parent home. You want this person to be involved with this child. But I feel like if they're not going to get the help that's necessary, do you really want this person involved in your child's life? They won't even step up to the plate to get the help that they need to be a better human being. So let's think about that part. And even if they decide that they don't want to try to get any help, just be okay with it. So it's all for a reason. I'm feeling like they probably will. It's just they need to change their perspective and understand that their past was their past. It has nothing really to, I'm not going to say it doesn't have anything to do with how they're raising their child, but it could make them even more protective versus them turning into a perpetrator. That's what I think. They're just going to be a lot more protected so that nothing like that happens to their child, possibly. Like I said, you never know what could trigger someone to go left. So it's like best they get the help now and utilize the help for as long as possible. You know, just as a tool to make sure that, you know, they won't even think about going that route. So let's see, what is this Queen of Swords here in Virgo's energy? Can we get some clarity from the universe, please? Okay. Hold on, y'all. So I don't think that was the one. Maybe it was. Let's see. What is this Queen of Swords here? Virgo's energy. Somebody who's moving. We do have the Six of Swords right next to it. What else about this Queen of Swords? So this is someone who's moving, crossing paths. A destined encounter is about to happen between you and someone. So it's giving that, not that you're crossing paths like you're just meeting, but I feel like it's giving the Two of Wands energy. Your path is going this way, his path is going that way. It's like crossing paths. What is this Five of Swords here? Even though it's not necessarily a person, but let's see what comes out. What is that in Virgo's energy? Five of Swords here. So it's giving partial truths, only sharing parts of the truth that benefit oneself, and then an offer. So they probably only offered you partial truth about what's going on with them, and also only partial truth when they were starting these rumors on you and gossiping about you and what was going on between you and them. Who is this King of Swords here? Someone who is unfazed. Using scarcity tactics. What about this King of Pentacles down here? In Virgo's energy. So with this dirt digging, this person just thinks that you're going to be looking for dirt on them. What else about the King of Pentacles? They will bring in negative and bad influences into your life. About this Queen of Pentacles here, we already know that she do. Let's see what comes out. What is this Queen of Swords here. Adventure awaits, an unknown adventure awaits in the relationship. So I feel like that's between you and your baby. That relationship. Anything else? And a supportive circle. You will encounter people who truly care and support you. Alright. What is this? 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands here? Or this 8 of Pentacles? Group dynamics are shifting. Tensions lurk beneath the surface. Unspoken tensions. Well, this could be people that you're working with. Could have been some issues with that. So that may have been why you decided to start your own business or get a new job, because at the old job, the people there were changing. There were some tensions there. Okay, that's a different perspective. What is this 3 of Swords here? In Virgo's energy. There was some uncovered truth. Uncovered evidence will change your view of things. Kind of figured that was coming. And then a lot of talking smack. So yeah, like we thought, all of that lying and gossiping about you online, it kind of like ruined everything for the time being, because it's like that part was definitely unnecessary. So yeah, Virgo, that's what we got. It's kind of like just reiterating the same information over and over about this situation. So yeah, but it's all good. What else? Let's see the yin and the yang. Yin and yang. here and intuition. So some subconscious emotions, fear, deceit, things are not as they appear. So yeah, I feel like this is just reminding you need to listen to your intuition when it comes down to this person. There is possibly a lot of emotions, a lot of fear, a lot of deceit, but at the end of the day, things are not as they appear. Yeah, we definitely picked up on that already. We also have karma here and balance, weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wants to make things right. So I feel like that's your person. They're trying to find balance with this situation, especially too with this decisions and contemplation between two people or two paths, stay or go. They're just trying to find the balance of it all. But at the end of the day, this is related to something toxic, with this toxicity and bound, addictions, patterns, energy vampire, trauma bond, are stuck. I feel like this is more or less around patterns and this trauma that happened. And this person feeling stuck. They may feel like that traumatic situation has them stuck in life, kind of stagnant in life in certain areas. So anything else? It's like at the end of the day, it's just basically left up to you to go with your intuition on it all. Do what you can to help, but if this person is refusing help or something like that, then the only thing that you can do is to just keep moving forward. But yeah, the truth and expression is coming out here. Like, this person needs to tell the truth and express to you what really happened, so that you can have this new perspective. You can see the truth. You can your reaction could be a clear action. And then it's just, they just need to be honest and communicate with you. And that's just simply what it boils down to. Let me get your sacred soul messages. Virgos. What else does Virgo need to know right now? Alright, let's see. Messages for Virgo. Universe, please. Alright, so for your messages, we have be patient. Where you sit in the dark, the dawn is coming. This too shall pass, your future is bright. So we already saw that as well. And it says, try something different, surrender, don't push so hard, let grace carry you. But you don't really have to push this issue. You can just handle this gently and carefully as possible, like we were saying earlier. And with this eye, once again, you gotta rely on your intuition. But it says what you seek is seeking you. Believe, focus, intent met with destiny. So regardless of anything, like once again, you can manifest this person into being the person that you need them to be, especially with guidance from you, divine guidance from you. And also manifest whatever else you want in life so that it can be, pleasant and happy and fulfilling. So we also have here, life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Stay steady, go with the flow, and do the right thing. So this is kind of like piggybacking off of the angel card with the angel number 3355. It's just letting you know that some things that you may have to let go of in order to, transform and move forward. So, yeah, change was going to come regardless. So this one says, let yourself be drawn by the pull of what you truly love, your divine purpose, your mission in life, and being guided. So really, that's what your main focus should be, and everything else I feel like will fall into place. Just focus on your divine purpose and your mission in life. Let that be what pulls on your energy. And I feel like for you, for some reason, it feels like you were meant to be a mother. That's part of your divine purpose. So, yeah. So, with that being said, let's go into the Mystic Shadows so we can wrap this up here. I think we've been here quite a long time. So, maybe not. Maybe it's just me because it's late and I'm feeling like that, but whatever. What else for Virgos? It's her closing or his closing messages. These are her. I'm feeling like this is a feminine that I'm talking to. Picking up on. So let's see. So the first thing was the death. Definitely a transition of some sort, but I'm not gonna take that. If it's meant to come out, it'll come back out. What else for Virgos? As their guidance, solutions, advice, or just closing messages. This is reiterating the same energy as well. One more for Virgo, please. Universe. Oop. This thief one, I'm not sure, but we'll leave it here because this person, I don't feel like they're robbing you of your property or money, but I feel like they are robbing you of your energy because they decided to, start rumors about you and possibly do a bunch of stuff online. But anyway, your first card says to take a step back, withdraw, and evaluate, reflect, gain a new perspective, and pause. So yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, that's what you're gonna end up doing regardless, is taking a step back and just looking at it, especially after hearing this reading, if this reading reaches you. And also after this person does, come forward and tell you what's going on. You're gonna have to, reflect and take on that new perspective of how you see that person and what they revealed. But understand, when it comes down to your response, remember that you reap what you sow. So don't be so judgmental. Make sure that you are being empathetic. Don't look at this person any other way than how you've always seen them. And understand that this mockery that they did with starting these rumors, this was just an attempt to disguise their fear. So still, once again, you may need to get outside and do some energetic grounding to just balance your energies back out, especially if other people were coming at you based on what this person had projected out into the world. So just go outside and ground your energy. You may want to tell this person to do the same thing. They can join you. Also, get you some meditation in. Focus on your mind and body, especially right now while you are pregnant. But yeah, this person could have been playing games with you. Could have been mind games. We know it was, little lies here and there. Attempts to disempower, manipulation, intimidation, knowing how to outwit, influence, control. It was giving a bit of narcissist. But like I said, with this thief, it's just more or less on your energy that they are robbing you of at this point. Nothing to do with your property or, your money, I don't guess. Because they were King of Pentacles too. So I don't think they need your money. But they were just playing on your energy. So yeah, Virgos, I'm sorry I'm not as enthused because it's really late. I think it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. But I wanted to go ahead and get this reading done. So all praises to the Supreme Most High, the universe, the cosmos, the ancestors, the angels, all of our ancient ancestors who are good, pure, righteous, and holy. So yeah, thank you guys for coming through. I hope this gave you a little bit of clarity as to what is going on in your current situation. This is not for everybody, but the ones who are going through this will know that this message is for you. So yeah, thank you guys for coming through. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace and love, and as always, be